The United Nations peacekeeping chief Jean-Pierre Lacroix says the security situation in Sudan's Darfur area has remained largely unchanged. On the 27th of June this year, the UN Security Council decided to temporarily extend the period of drawdown for UNAMID's military personnel. The exercise was scheduled to be completed on the 30th of June in order to maintain the mission's self-protection capacities. CGTN's Daniel Arapmoi is here with the details.
The UN peacekeeping chief Jean-Pierre Lacroix says the remaining conflict drivers and armed groups outside the peace process are still posing potential risks to a sustainable peace-building mission.
Intermittent clashes between the Sudanese armed forces / rapid support forces and the Sudan Liberation Army Abdul Wahid faction continue in Jebel Mara. Intercommunal tensions, particularly between farmers and herders, escalate during the harvest season. UNAMID has observed herders adopting a more aggressive posture during the current season and continued to work with state authorities to reduce these tensions.
Lacroix also confirmed that peaceful demonstrations in Sudan are still ongoing, particularly in the Kalma camp for internally displaced persons. He says that this showcases that the strategic environment in Dafur has not shifted since the June 2019 special report, with the remaining conflict drivers and armed groups outside the peace process still posing potential risks to sustainable peace building. Lacroix congratulated the Sudanese people for ending the 30 years of what he called a highly centralized rule.
This is an opportunity to put a definitive end to the conflict in Darfur. Doing so will require both an irreversible transition from peacekeeping to peace building and the engagement of those groups that have not been part of the Doha document for peace in Darfur in the peace process. Donor support will be critical for more than ever to assist the simultaneous transition in Darfur and wider Sudan, particularly considering the economic crisis that triggered the political change.
Lacroix says donor support will be critical now more than ever to assist the simultaneous transitions in Darfur and wider Sudan, particularly considering the economic crisis that triggered the political change. Daniel Arapmoi, CGTN.